Hey there guys, good morning, afternoon or evening, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to another Terraria video. If you don't remember last episode, we did quite a bit of building, making a bridge over where we're going to put our graveyard biome, and I mean, you may have guessed by me grabbing my block straight away, but this time we are going to head straight into building, and we're going to start working on where the graveyard itself is going to go beneath the bridge. I've got a couple ideas for it. I think definitely we just need to get a platform in first, and I need to actually gather the gravestones, which is gonna be a different thing because I mean it's clear that the slimes aren't gonna be doing much to us. But either way, coming down through here, what I was thinking for this area, because we've got this, honestly I really like this bridge up here, and so what I was thinking is sort of continuing the stony theme and having a stone slab platform here and making it too thick, and I'm just going to fill in the gap there. And I mean, yeah, I definitely think, okay, I'm going to head on back to base because I'm going to grab up my rope. And I mean, it's going to be quicker if I do it like this. And come through here. And just build up a nice tall rope tower for now. And you may be confused, why are you building a rope tower? Why are you going up this high? And there's a reason for it. Quite a few of you probably have guessed it by now. But we need gravestones to make this graveyard. And so I'm going to build up this rope tower and just, yes. Okay, so we're gonna need 10 gravestones for what I want to do. So I want to see if we have any already. I mean, first of all, I'm gonna mine up this one and get that gravestone. But as I was saying, I want to see if we have any penetrant deco. Okay, we have 2, which means I only need to do this 8 more times. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and gather the 8 remaining gravestones we need, and I will see you guys when it is done. So, without further ado, let's do this. Right, so guys, as you can see, I have now, well, died 10 times and gathered the last remaining gravestones that I needed. So what I'm going to do is just come through here and mine both of these up because I was free falling apparently. Oh, twice. I was free falling twice. But either way, what I'm going to do is, because it's nighttime, I can't really, well, I can, but I can't, no, bye bunny, can't easily do much building at nighttime. So what I'm going to do is sleep to skip to day again. And while I do, I'm going to go over sort of my plan for these gravestones, because obviously you can write on them. And so I've got 10 of them. Basically, what I'm going to do, I'm going to regret this, but the first, or for the next 10 videos, the person who leaves a comment with the most likes will get their name on one of the gravestones. unless you've had it before, at which case you're not gonna like go twice or give it to another person, so another person has a chance. But yeah, from this Terraria episode all the way to, what is this, episode 7? So episode what? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. That really shouldn't have taken me that much effort to work out. But I am great at math. But as I was saying, for the next 10 episodes, the person who leaves a comment with the most likes will get their name on a gravestone in our graveyard. But to begin with, actually, what I'm going to do is come up here and actually sort of begin to clear out all of the rope we have here, because we can't just be leaving a rope in the middle of our outpost up to so high that anyone who climbs up it would die unless they had some kind of item to prevent them from death. So what I'm going to do is clear it out. Oh, well, I'm great at doing this as well, it seems. I'm great at math, and I'm great at doing this. Oh wow, that's actually a really good way to do this. Why didn't I think of this before? Because I'm silly, that's why. I'm a silly, spontaneously skedaddling, scaly gamer. But either way, collecting up our rope, what I'm also going to do is, while I'm down here, come down here and make a bunch more stone slabs. As well as where is it? Our bench is up here. A bunch of stone slab walls. And I actually, for something I need to do, or want to do, actually I don't need to, I am going to need to go on a little bit of an adventure across the world really quickly to gather some resources from, I almost didn't see you there, bud. To gather some resources from our favourite place in the world, the Crimson. And that might actually not be a good Crimson to go to. The one over here would be better, actually, now that I think about it. Because I need, oh, it's not Ebonwood. Is it Crimsonwood? Shadewood? I mean, it might be Shadewood. It's the grey wood from the Crimson. I want some of that. I know it's Ebonwood in the Corruption. I think it's Shadewood. Either way, we're going to find out. But first, we have a new guest in town. We have Riley, the traveling merchant. So, I don't refund for buyer's remorse, or for any other reason really. What are you selling us? The Grey Zappinator, Lifeform Analyzer, Pressurator, Mystic Robe, a Fire Starter, and a fake unicorn horn. You know what? I'm not buying any of that. Nope, no thank you. So, either way, what I am going to do is come through here and quickly head over to our Crimson to grab up some shadewood from one of the trees. Basically, I just want to make like a shadewood crafting bench, because we're going to have a crafting bench in the graveyard for there to actually be a point of there being a graveyard. I just want it to, you know, instead of just being an average wooden one, aesthetically fit it, because I put all the effort into this bridge, and yeah, I really like, I know I've said it multiple times now, a few times in fact, but I really like this bridge. I think, I don't know, I don't think I've ever built anything that I like this much in Terraria before. But, either way, coming through here, well actually I probably have, I reckon one of my jungle builds I made once, it was like a bunch of bamboo houses strung between, it was like a chasm. A bunch of bamboo houses strung between them, and there was a greenhouse there that was made from glass placed between the roots of trees. And hello, Mr. Face Monster. The boop boop boop, and the, oh, I missed. Boop boop. I mean, what do you mean I missed? I never missed. Best archer. Well, I'm too far to quick stack. Why am I trying to... Right. It is, in fact, the shadewood. So, what I'm going to do is head on through. And I'm probably going to need some platforms to be able to place down all of these gravestones. But I have I mean, I do have an idea for it. First of all, I'm going to place in where I want our thingy, perish, our workbench to go. So, coming on through here, and I reckon just, it's annoying because I can't really get it centrally with the bridge, but I guess, yeah, that's pretty good. And then out from here, having some of our gravestones, and then I think, yeah, we're definitely going to need to build some platforms, or I can sort of go with the, oh, I'm cooking up a bit of an idea in this tiny little brain of mine, and I think this could actually look quite nice if I manage to pull this off. But first of all, I want to work on getting some background walls placed down. And okay, there we go. That's a good start for now. If you can't tell, we're going to go with the same sort of spiky fence design as we did across the bridge. I mean, to be fair, this whole build is going to have that sort of vibe. Or at least I'm going to try and give it that sort of vibe. I can't promise I'll succeed, especially in the cave area, because like I said, I'm not good at terraforming in my opinion, but I'll still do my best. But okay, what I'm going to do is, why am I running back? It'd be so much quicker. Come through here to our crafting area. While I'm here, I'll grab up some lead bars as well for the purposes of fences. But while I'm here, I want to try creating a bunch of grey brick, and I'll see if I have any spare as well. I should theoretically, yeah, okay. So with this, I have a bit of a plan. Do not know how functional it will be. Well, it's going to be functional. I mean, the better way of phrasing that is, I don't know how aesthetic it's going to be. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. Hopefully, can't make any promises, as always. But, okay, first of all, what I'm going to do is get in the lead fences through here and have our lovely little spiky fence design. And I think maybe even, yeah, that could look quite nice. And I'm going to clear out some of these. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start it over here, and it's going to be sort of like more of these pillars coming down. But then my plan is, if I can hammer it well, to make sort of like more of these like structural fences, but then have stuff like this with the pillars coming down, and then put some more gravestones in those. And yeah, I actually think that looks not too bad. And then we have it like this as well, and there's, we can hammer away these. And yeah, I'm gonna need to get rid of some of these. Well, I say some. I'm gonna need to get rid of these leaf walls here, which, I mean, it's not really too unexpected. I didn't think I'd be keeping them. I figured I'd get rid of them. I am probably going to put something here eventually, but for now, the background walls have got to go. But okay, getting rid of all of these in that case, because we can't just get rid of some and leave the rest. That, you know, wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be fun for the ones we got rid of. And they would be like, oi, how dare you get rid of us? Actually, I don't think they do that considering they're leaves, but you know, you get the point. So, clearing out these, and Yeah, okay, I'll hammer it like that. Having our structural beams and putting in another gravestone. And then I reckon we have another one here. And it's sort of like, it's like a shelf cut into the, terrain itself. Yeah, I'm really liking this sort of broken pillar idea. I think it's, yeah, I think this is working quite well personally. So what I'm gonna do is get, well, I say all, get hopefully all of these gravestones in. I mean, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in, wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, what am I on about? So I've still got 3 more to place, but I reckon I can, it's like, for example, how do I want to get these last 3 in? Because we don't really have any more space. I mean, okay, I want to put some torches here for, you know, lighting. And, oh, that's a mega zombie. That's a new, wow, there's 5 enemies nearby. What? Okay, I have a bit of an idea. Got a bit of an idea. So, where'd the mega zombie go? Just despawn? I think it just despawned. There's a slime there. Okay, so my idea goes basically as follows. So we've got the broken pillars below the bridge now that have gravestones. But what's to say the foundations of the platform here wouldn't also have gravestones in? If we come down here a little bit, we can create a nice little, I say nice, foundation area for our platform. So if we clear all of this out and deal with this man coming up to us, what I'm going to do is, like with the others, replace all of the stone with dirt. But what I am going to try and do is ensure that there's no grass spreading to this bit, because I want this bit down here to feel just neglected and dead. Like, no one really has bothered caring for it. And so it has just fallen to shambles. So what I'm going to do is, we should have exomist now that I think about it. So I could potentially start using some nice background walls down here. But what I'm going to do is, first of all, yet again, got some walls I need to clear out before I can do any, you know, decorational bits and bobs down here. So, clearing out all of these. And, I mean, this has very quickly become yet another just building-oriented episode, but I feel like quite a few of the early game ones are going to be like that, because I obviously want to get all of my bases set up before hard mode, other than the hallowed one, because that's going to be a bit, well, let's just say it's going to be a bit difficult to set up pre-hard mode. At least a bit more difficult than the others. But either way, what I'm going to do is place in some little things like this. And then on here, we can have our final 3 gravestones. And there we go. That's what I wanted to see. A lovely little bit of thunder and lightning. It's not a real graveyard unless there's a storm going on. Well, I mean, it is, because, you know, it was, but, you know, that's beside the point. Okay, and yeah, what I want to try is, can I make... I can. Okay. I want to start with some worn stone around the bottom. Now that we have access to these, it's gonna get a lot more... I reckon the worn stone's gonna come up the top as well. It's gonna be a lot more interesting for me trying to figure out how to sort of detail stuff with walls. Now that I have access to all of these, I reckon some, less so, but some fractured stone coming through as well would look quite nice. And actually, I feel like the odd torch would be down here. I don't know, I feel like they would light it up. But, you know, just not care for it, like, after it's been built. Okay, but now that we've got those, I reckon maybe some stalactite just for the rest. I mean, that's probably not enough for the rest. Let's be honest, it's Terraria, but... I mean, filling up all of this... I definitely think I've achieved, or at least I'd like to think I've achieved my target of making a sort of worn down looking area that no one cares about. And you know what, yeah, I actually quite like that. I really like how this looks now. Now the only thing to do would be this cave, but I mean, now that we have access to all these resources, I definitely think I can do something fun with it. First of all though, what I want to do is add some... Okay, I reckon there would be some... I'm gonna add some torches down, where I reckon there would be like a couple support beams sort of going through. But, I mean, obviously, I mean, come on, it's me in this build. They're gonna be fractured. Okay, I'm gonna have to have that like that so I can actually walk through. But, I mean, yeah, stuff like this, and then have... I can add well, I can always add torches to them later as well. And I want to remove that torch and place it there for now. And then yeah, up here, do some more work adding one like this. And yeah, I reckon stuff like this, and then we have the fractured beams going through it. Yeah, I really like this. So what I'm gonna need is some more resources. And I mean, there's no point in me sleeping because it's gonna be zombies spawning there all the time anyway. So what I'm gonna do is grab up some more lead bars, or lead fences. Let me correct myself. And quickly head on back through to... I keep falling down this hole. My good old underground subterranean hole that I'm definitely not obsessed or used to fulfill my obsession with the underground, because I don't have an obsession with the underground. Seth is just lying when he says that. But what I'm going to do is come through here and come and, well, try and finish, well, I say finish off. It might not even be finished this episode, because I want to get it looking as good as possible. We'll come through here and do some more work on my lovely cave. And try and deal with this spooky spectre. Because if I don't, the spooky spectre will deal with me. Which, I mean, I don't particularly want. I don't feel like being dealt with by a ghost is a particularly good thing for me, or to happen to me right now. I'm gonna try and get rid of these guys as well. And yeah, I'm starting to really like how this is looking through here already, just with these like beams being put in. I don't know what it is, but I am a sucker, it seems, for some broken, well, yeah, literally broken architecture in like a graveyard area theme, I suppose. And come on, Mr. Zombie, I need to shoot you. And I'm going to fill in here a bunch of dirt where the grass borders with the clay, so it doesn't look really weird. And then, yeah, place a torch there like that. And yeah, I mean, I think even with just those additions, this is already looking quite nice. But I do think now it is time to pull out the rocks. Gotta get some rocks in here. So I think starting off with like something like this, and then also have a couple like this. Yeah, jutting out from the ceiling. So I think, yeah, definitely here we need one. And oh yeah, that's quite nice, I think. Okay, yeah, and then I have one here along the bottom as well, I think. Yeah, I think that could look quite nice. If we have one just sort of scaling up the side of the little cave area here. And we just hammer that away. Yeah, I think this is coming together really well. Make that there rocky. And then come to it like that. Yeah. And then even continue it up to where the pillar is. Or I suppose the broken pillar, as I should probably describe it. And I was gonna say, are these guys like unable to get through here? 150 of zombie. I feel like zombie banners actually are something we should use here. Maybe like here, yeah. Just having just a banner there, and I mean, if we do defeat enough of them, a ghost banner would be quite good for here as well, I think. But okay, what I want to do is take some, I reckon, stalactite stone wall, and sort of build it up here around these rocks. Yeah, and then have it sort of like the rock is also bleeding through in the background from the dirt, because most of this is probably going to have various renditions of like the different types of dirt wall. But I feel like having the stone around the rocks is definitely something good. Okay, and then we have it like this. Okay, yeah, and then right, most of the rest of this is going to be dirt wall, but there's different types. I reckon I want sort of cave dirt around the edge of the stalactite area, just to sort of, I guess, smooth the transition a bit more. And I want to keep the areas where the lead fences are relatively clear of background walls, just so the fences don't cause any sort of weird, I guess it's not, is bonding the right word? Oh no, it's blending. Blending is the word I'm looking for. I don't want the fences to cause any weird blending with the background walls, because I know they will if the walls get too close. But, I mean, yeah, using this cave dirt to... Okay, it's just hit daytime. Not that it really affects the spawn rates, but coming through here, and I mean, it means that the slimes can spawn as well. And I reckon as well, have just some lines of this cave dirt coming through, just to add some, I guess, texture to what it would be, is the right word. But yeah, okay, having some streaks of cave dirt wall coming through. And I'm gonna craft as much of this as I can back into dirt so I don't waste it. And then most of it I want as the crumbling dirt wall. Yeah. Most of it I do want as this. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, like here, leave it sort of around the fences as much as possible. And I mean, yeah, I'm quite liking how this is coming out. I don't think it's the best anyone has ever done, but it sure as hell is the best I've ever done. Wait, can I even say that on YouTube? I don't even know if I can even say that on YouTube. It's sure as HE double hockey stick the best I've ever done. Yeah, this definitely isn't the best terraforming anyone's ever done in Terraria, but it's the best I can do. And I'm actually kind of proud of myself for it, I suppose. Yeah, I'm kind of proud of myself. But yeah, make sure to, you know, leave a comment telling me what you think. And like I said earlier, if your comment gets enough likes, you might end up in this. Well, actually, now that I think about it, that's a really dark thing to just say. But yeah, if your comment gets enough likes, you might end up having a gravestone named after you. I'm gonna phrase it like that rather than how I was gonna say it, of in the graveyard. But yeah, as you can see, this is what I mean. The fences would make some weird blending stuff happen. So I'm trying to avoid letting them come into contact with the dirt wall. But I mean, even with the gaps being now, I think that just makes it sort of better. But I do need more crumbling dirt wall. And wait, what was even the point of me making the graveyard here now? Oh, I remember I needed resources for the desert base because of some terraforming I want to do there as well. You know, for someone who doesn't think they're good at terraforming, I sure am doing a lot of it. And the reason is something I've mentioned a few times now, which is the whole idea of I'm trying to move out my comfort zone of building, trying to get sort of used to some different styles of building and hopefully improving my general skills as well. But, okay. Coming through here, and yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, that is our small cave area with our gravestone, or with our graveyard done. And yeah, I really like how this has come out. I mean, if we look on the map as well, yeah, I don't think this looks half bad on the map either. I'm a massive fan of just this. I love this already so much. But, I mean, what's the time? I mean, we still have quite a bit of time in this episode. So what I think I'm going to do is, you know, fulfill... Well, no, because if I do this, Seth's going to be at it again. But, I mean, it's always worth grabbing more resources. We don't have full... I mean, we don't have any platinum armor. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, for the rest of this episode, do a bit of mining. A bit of exploring. Hopefully we can find some more life crystals. And maybe, just maybe, get enough to... Well, get enough for me to feel ready to potentially take on something. Next episode, you might hear the roaring of... Well... a brain. Wrong of a brain. That's all I'll say. I mean, if you played this game before, you'll know what I'm on about. But where is my wars chest? There it is. And I want to sell to you, Milton, this shackle. What am I doing? Put all of these away. And yeah, I mean... we've definitely done quite a bit on this world already in terms of building. Yeah, I've got a temporary house there, don't I? I actually want to go, because I haven't been on this world in a little bit actually, so I want to go see. I mean, it's been like a month since I last came on here actually and recorded a video. It's been ages. I want to come over here and remind myself what the terraforming I've already done in the desert actually looks like first. So I can just sort of get an idea of what I need to do. I actually might do some desert exploration specifically, because I'm gonna need to get more resources from the desert anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna do some desert exploration over here. Underground, of course. But yeah, I want to see what my terraforming here looks like, and I mean, yeah, I actually don't think this is bad either. Yeah, okay, so wow, you are poisoned. What I'm going to do is come on down here into the underground desert yet again. And do a bit more... Oh, the golf is still here. Do a bit more exploration down here. Hopefully gather up some resources. Like some desert fossil, sandstones, hardened sand, normal sand. And hopefully I can find... an item I'm looking for called an extractinator. Oh, that missed. I was hoping that would hit the antlion. And oh god, the antlion might be angry. Wait, that's a giant antlion. Okay, hopefully we can... Yeah, there you go. We can deal with that. Oh! And it happened again. I hate these sand traps so much. They always get me. Always. But I mean, okay, while we're here, I might as well grab this, this amber as well. So I never know when it could be useful. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh golly. Oh gosh. That is some more antlions. I really don't like the underground desert. I don't know why I decided to, well, I do know why I decided to come here. I need an extractinator and I need desert fossil. And I know you can find extractinators. Well, in any chest in the cabin layer, I think. But I know the desert, you can find them just in the houses. And since I need desert fossil anyway, I figured that might be a good place to come, but... I don't really know. Don't really like it here, but okay, either way, what I'm gonna do is collect this tungsten, and I think I'm gonna try and maneuver my way around there instead of going down there, because down there does not look like a place that I would like going. I'm just gonna put that out there. Does not seem like a place that I would enjoy spending my time. So, maneuvering around it instead, coming down here. I mean, I haven't found a house yet at all either. I'm pretty sure deserts aren't half bad places to get, what are they called? I was talking about them earlier. Life crystals, either. Oh my days. Stupid sand traps. I gotta pay more attention, man. What's my heal button? I haven't played Terraria in way too long. I need to... The reason I haven't is because I started playing Animal Well on the channel as well. And to be fair, Animal Well is a banger of a game. I absolutely love it. Oh, and speaking of houses, I absolutely love it. So I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, it's been way too long since I've last played Terraria. But okay, no extractinator on like first inspection. Some desert torches, which I am going to take. Oh, snake charmer's flute. I don't know if I have one of those. But these I'm going to trash so they don't fill up my inventory. And I know that placing down these desert torches will give me extra luck because of torch luck or something like that. Which is a mechanic that I'm not really a big fan of, personally. Oh, there's a spitting ant lion down there. And I think I saw some fossil. Yeah. I'm hoping from the fossil when we do extractinate it, that I can get a pet called... it's the Amber Relic that you get the pet from. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically a little T-Rex. Little dinosaur that follows you around. Really cute, I love it. I'm really hoping I can get one, but... I mean, first things first. Gotta gather the fossil, and I gotta get the extractinator, which... I mean, last time I played a ranger, I played a gunslinger instead of a bowslinger. I know it was scandalous. I can't believe I ever did that, considering, you know, bows for life. Bows are the best. Love bows. But both me and my friend both played ranger. They went bowslinger while I went gunslinger. I know I should have been the gunslinger. I mean the bowslinger. It's the better one. It's the better one, honestly. But yeah, getting the extractinator for fossil armor was our biggest nightmare. Getting the fossils, that was easy enough. Because, you know, we just came through into the desert and did this rubbish that I'm doing now. But, yeah, getting the actual extractinator to get the sturdy fossil out of it. Honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if we got enough sturdy fossils for the full armor set for both of us out of just tomb crawlers before we got an extractinator. I mean, that didn't happen, thankfully. We did get one eventually. I think we got one from just an average chest, but, you know, I'm really hoping something like that doesn't happen here. But either way, coming through here, and this is a massive vein of desert fossil. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely take all of this. Oh, speaking of tomb crawlers, love these things. Absolutely adore them. Bloomin' adore them. My favourite enemy in this game, really. Really love tomb crawlers. Really love them. Nah, there's worse worm type enemies in the game. I'm looking at you, Quarterpede. I mean, hopefully it shouldn't be too annoying, because we're going to be ranged, so we're going to be at a distance anyway. So they shouldn't be too annoying, but I mean, we'll deal with them when we deal with them. And it isn't for a while, so thankfully we'll have a lot of time to prepare before then. For now, fossil armor and building up our base is the biggest concern I have. But I mean, yeah, base building wise, on getting to that discussion, that is probably going to be something I do next episode now that we have the, I got the graveyard set up. I can make all of the natural looking background walls out of like all of these ones that we see here as well. I can really get to the terraforming I wanted to do. I'm going to heal up, because if I don't, I have a decently high chance of not making it out of this place on more than 0 HP. Right, is that another massive vein, I suppose, of fossil? I mean, okay, massive might not be the right word, but a vein of fossil it indeed is. Oh, actually, speaking of desert houses, a bast statue is something I wouldn't mind either. For an arena when I do eventually build one, because I will build one eventually. We're gonna need one for the hard mode bosses. Pre-hard mode bosses, easy enough. Especially the eye. The eye wasn't too bad. The eye is one of those ones where once you do it once, it's kind of a pushover, if that makes sense. But yeah, the eye was super easy. The hardest pre-hard mode boss, I think, isn't even going to be the wall. It's probably going to be... it's probably going to be the bee. Just because we can't really... It's not going to be hard by any means. Being the hardest doesn't make it hard. It's just the fact that unless I want to deal with the absolute tomfoolery of her being faster than usual, and I think having higher attack and defense as well on the surface, I'm gonna have to fight her in a hive, and unless I get a big hive, that's gonna be quite a constrained space for a ranged attacker to be fighting in. But you know, I'm sure I can manage. I mean, technically speaking, I don't even have to fight the bee. I could just leave it, but I'm going to for the sake of completion. Oh, there's another house here. And yeah, I don't see an extractinator, but I do see a magic conch as well as 4 platinum bars, which is quite nice. I will take those. I will definitely take those, in fact. And is that another? That's just another chest just sitting there. I mean, yeah, I'll take it once I deal with this silly tomb crawler. And what's in it? That's another magic conch. I mean, looking at the time, I'll probably have to stop soon. Where, you know, I'll sell probably a good chunk of the loot we got, to be honest. But I mean, we've done a decent bit more exploration. And yeah, I think... stopping here is gonna be something that I'm gonna do. Okay, sorry about that, guys. It looks like my game broke momentarily. But what I am gonna do quickly is... I'm gonna put sturdy fossil in ores, I suppose. Favorite you. Bombs and throwables. You, my friend, can go in there. Potions and ingredients here. Furniture and deco is there. And sell this magic conch. Put all of my money away and see. Yeah, I got a decent amount. But as I was saying, what I'm going to do is leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. It's been a blast getting back into Terraria and doing our graveyard here. Where's it gone? I actually really enjoyed building this. I didn't expect to, because I haven't really liked terraforming that much in the past, so I didn't really expect to enjoy it, but I really have. And yeah, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, share my channel with your friends to help me grow, and yeah, make sure to comment, tell me what you thought about that graveyard. And remember, on the next 10 videos, the most liked comment will get their name, or the person who leaves that comment will get their name in, or as a name on one of the gravestones. But either way, without further ado, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.